Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight. And
now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Mayo. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Gobert is out there with Pierce. And it's Walker in at the power forward. Here's Mayo. He kicks to Walker. Pierce against Marion. Thompson for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Here's Black. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Jones. Here's Black. 5 on the clock over Mayo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Pierce. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Marion against Pierce. Here's Black. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Out to the wing. Black the pass to Porzingis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
Outside Pierce. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Paul Pierce. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
The pass to Mayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thank you, David. So, Greg, shooting, their #1 concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
Here's Black. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Left side, Horford. Pass to Jones. A three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Outside, Pierce. Outside, Walker. Outside, Mayo. This one for three. Porzingis with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dishes to Jones. Horford sets a screen for Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Nowitzki comes in for Al Horford. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Black. And a new group in for the Celtics. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Walker. Ingram, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for O.J. Mayo. Boston's got just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Ingram outside. Over Jones. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Jones kicks to Nowitzki. Here's the three. Carries it from three-point range. Jones has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Detroit on D. 4-point game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for DiVincenzo. Out to Thompson. Can they get it? Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 11.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brogdon the pass to Nowitzki. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Brogdon against DiVincenzo. The tray. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Boston trailing. Ingram outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Defended by DiVincenzo. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Jones against DiVincenzo. Plumlee with a screen on Jones. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, here's Brogdon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon outside. Here's Robinson. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to...
The previous play is under review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
The Celtics shooting 40% from the field. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Marion is out there with Horford. Then it's Jones. And there's Porzingis. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Black, no good. Black's gone 1 of 3 on the night. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Gobert. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
The Pistons trailing. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Mayo, and that's for 2. Detroit with the rebound. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Porzingis passes to Black. Back to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the 3 by Detroit. There's the pass to Pierce. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Porzingis. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Pass to Black. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
And that one falls for Horford. Thompson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Second free throw, no good.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Al Horford, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Marion against Pierce. Floats it up for Walker. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from 3-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. Here's Black. Porzingis finds Jones. Horford sets a screen for Jones. At the elbow, Horford drains it from 17 feet out. Horford's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Nowitzki comes in for Al Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Black. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Celtics. Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Mayo on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Mayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Plumlee with some nice D.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bogdanovic dishes to Mayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Mayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Locked in the pass to Nowitzki. Pistons passing it around. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Bogdanovic, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside Mayo, passes it to Thompson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Bogdanovic passes to Thompson. Here's Mayo. That one a little long.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Porzingis passes to Brogdon. Nowitzki sets a screen for Brogdon. Poked away and stolen by Mayo. Now the pass to Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. Boston shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good for Mayo. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Pistons. Boston also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Plumlee. And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
1:10 left in the first half. Robinson, it's good on the putback.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Ingram outside. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Nowitzki, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's all Nowitzki, right? Great frame and great game to get fouled on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Nowitzki.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now here's Mayo. He's got 11. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Bogdanovic with a screen on Brogdon. Mayo kicks to Bogdanovic. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Brogdon outside. Launches a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, it's a physical game out there tonight. How does your offense counter that kind of play?
Attack the basket. They're giving us a lot of sound and fury, but I really feel like we can attack that pressure, go by them with penetration, and make this basketball decisions once we go by them.
Okay, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Leading the charge for this squad, man. Hey, Shaq, he's not only scoring well, he's impacting everything in all areas of the floor. Ernie, what an amazing guy, and his consistency.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics in the close first half. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. On the court right now for the Celtics. Mayo out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Pierce. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Walker in at the power forward. Here's Thompson. Porzingis with the block. The dish to Jones. Outside, Horford. Pass to Black. Porzingis with a screen on Mayo. Here's Black. And they get it back. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Marion, a screen on Mayo. Black. And Boston with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Now here's Pierce. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Thompson from long range. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Horford. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Mayo. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Gobert with a screen on Horford.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pierce the pass to Mayo. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Horford. Kicks it to Black. Clock at 6. Marion, a screen on Mayo. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket. Black's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Celtics.
A moment now to see the numbers for Porzingis. 11th in field goal percentage. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now here's Pierce. Walker with his screen for Mayo. Oh, good with the triple. Pistons trail by 8. Marion dishes to Black. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Marion. Here's Black, guarded by Walker. He was all alone on that one. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shoots from the high post. Porzingis with the block. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Black the pass to Jones. Here's the teardrop. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Black. I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident. Here's against Marion. Now here's Pierce. He's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Here's against Marion. Feeds it to Black. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Celtics now. They've led by as much as 10. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Thompson, left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Thursday,
you know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now here's Jones. He's got 14. Back to Black. Shot clock at 6. Over Mayo. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Some changes for Boston. Bogdanovich is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Walker. Ingram outside. Outside Mayo. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Nowitzki. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Black. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Thompson outside. Going inside. In the corner, it's Ingram to stop the drought. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pistons passing it around. 2 on the clock. From deep. Black, no good. Celtics trail by 3. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Al Horford is checked in for Nowitzki. Marion comes in for Jones. And Jones subbed in for Brogdon. Celtics also with a sub. Gobert is checked in for Bogdanovich. Both good from the line that time. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Now Jones. He's got 14. Pass to Black. Screen by Jones. From outside the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson against Jones. Outside Mayo. Passes it to Boucher. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Marion against Ingram. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
The first free throw is good.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Celtics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The pass to Mayo. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And that's 18 points for O.J. Mayo. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. For the lead. And Horford pulls it down. Here's Black, guarded by Mayo. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
One second left. You can't get that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Detroit as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then there's Black. Then there's Marion. And it's Jones in at the 2-guard. Now Thompson following the Porzingis miss from deep. And Thompson kicks to Mayo. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off to take the lead. They get it back. Thompson outside. Goes up again. And Pierce with the lay-in. Pierce has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Very sneaky on that offensive glass. Pierce keeps applying pressure on the defense.
Black the pass to Horford. Back to Black. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mayo dishing to Walker. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. The shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Black the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Jones. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Floats it up for Walker. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
For your Pistons, Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis.
Take a break. Take a break.
For
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. Offensive rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Boston has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Outside, Pierce. Thompson in the corner to take the lead. Porzingis with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Black. Unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Thompson in the posts, working on Jones. So they take the lead. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Now here's Jones.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Outside Mayo. Six to shoot. Walker with his screen for Mayo. Over Horford. Shot by Mayo is no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Black. Picked by Horford. Fires top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Mayo. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Walker. Pierce against Porzingis. Pierce dishes to Thompson. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Back to Porzingis. Dishes to Jones. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Outside Mayo. Walker with his screen for Mayo. They need this one. Jump shot is good. Mayo's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Black. Passes to Horford for the 3. And he stays with it. And the pass to Jones. The fadeaway. And right through it goes.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Detroit. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Mayo with it. Working on Black.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot. Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Black. A pass to Porzingis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Thompson surveying the floor. A dish now to Walker. Pass to Mayo. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Pistons. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Marion outside. Back the pass to Porzingis. Outside, Jones. Offline with his 3. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pierce dishes to Gobert. And Thompson kicks to Pierce. Walker the pass to Mayo. Over Marion. And too long on the shot. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The lead is 2. 23 seconds left in the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
The kick out to Pierce from downtown. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
"15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
What a steal, and really what a time to come up with it. That's rising to the occasion.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
It's in!
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. That will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At point.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Ivy's out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Howard in at the 3.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then C.J. getting slick.
And here's Doncic. Jackson the screen. Lets it go. Doncic, good.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Jackson against Aldridge. Shoots over Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Jaquez. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Fultz passes to Doncic. From behind the arc. Cleveland the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Aldridge outside. Shoots over Jackson. Aldridge misses. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Shoots off the step back. The shot no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. No good off the glass.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
The one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Now here's Fultz. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Sacramento again missing. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for C.J. McCollum.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And here comes Cleveland, right now on a 9-0 run. Jackson with a screen on Howard. Doncic outside. And he's going for the oop here. Jokic against Valanciunas. Pass to Howard. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Aldridge. Back to Jokic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
He's off on the first. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
The Kings making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here's Ivy. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. There's McCollum with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Doncic left side. Rebound by the Kings. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by. And you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. No one covering.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ivy. Jaquez grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Now here's Fultz. Doncic outside. Over Ivy. Doncic, no good. The Kings trailing. Now Howard. Pass to McCollum. Now Jokic. Guarded by Doncic. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. In the 3rd spot, Cleveland.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Both teams will make substitutions.
Give them a round of applause.
Nance with a screen on Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bataze. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Fultz finds Monk. Outside Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tries the 9-footer. And it's Cleveland with another.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Monk for 3. Shot's good by Anderson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Smith, following the score by Cleveland. Sinks the tray.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
Pass to Fultz. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Hayes with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's Smith's go-to shot. Well, come to think of it, any shot is JR's go-to shot.
Now here's Fultz. Outside Thibault.
Sacramento foul. J.R. Smith plays first. Second team foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Kevin Martin.
Outside Thibault. It's Martin on the wing. He's defended by Hayes. Martin with the bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Parker passes to Nance. And rejected. Here's Martin. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. C.J. McCollum is out there with Ivy. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Grant Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things. And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Martin finds Doncic over Ivy. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Ivy. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Pass to Martin. Here's Jaquez. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jaquez no good. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jokic with it from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Valanciunas sets a screen. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ivy. Valanciunas covering. Now Howard. Jokic in the post. 14 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
It's Martin on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McCollum's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Doncic. 11 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. Fultz, he's checked in for Valanciunas.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Markelle Fultz.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Ali. Thanks.
Give it up for your Cavs powerhouse team.
As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Cavaliers, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Here's Ivy. He's got 6. Pass to Jokic. And here's McCollum beyond the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Jackson the screen for 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Ivy. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Here's Fultz. Over Hayes. Fultz can't get it to go. The Kings trailing.
Well, the one thing about Larry Nance Jr. that stands out to me is that he's willing to do anything at that big position. He'll play 5, he'll play 4, and he's comfortable starting or coming off the bench. Coaches love guys who will just accept the role that they're given.
They set the screen. Outside Thibault. Tries a 10-footer. Got a piece of it. Now here's Hayes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shoots over Thibault, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
You know, Brent, what I love about Nance Jr. is that he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he holds the team together, BA, as well. So you plug him in, he's going to move the ball, he'll do the dirty work. And that's the kind of thing that just brings the team together. Every minute he's out there, he's trying to contribute to winning.
That one's no good.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Fires the three. Parker, and that's good. Parker's got 5.
Yeah, Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Pump for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
A minute and a half left in the second period. Nance with a screen on Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes for 3.
They might want to get away from the three-point shot. It's really been dragging them down.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Fultz. Over Hayes. Fultz can't get it to go. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Batase. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now Smith takes a 3. And no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Monk. Lets the 3 fly. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Parker with it. Fultz picks him up. Parker passes to Smith. Hayes with it. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Smith against Fultz.
Sacramento foul. His first. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Up top, Fultz. Jacks up a 3, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So we conclude the first half. The Cavaliers on.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for Cool Hand Luka.
That's apparent from the numbers, Kenny.
Yeah, very apparent. I mean, efficient scoring from him in the first half, that's helping his team.
Listen, when I say a word like apparent, you don't have to repeat it. You're not a parent.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, they played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jackson out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Luka Doncic. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Jokic. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Jaquez. McCollum defends. Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Now here's Aldridge. Jokic with a screen on Jackson. Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
And here's Doncic outside. Hauled in by the Kings. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Jokic with a screen on Valanciunas. Aldridge misses. The Cavaliers leading. Doncic left side. Up and over McCollum. Again, Doncic missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Lets it go from the wing. Cavaliers with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic up top. He's got 10. Pass to Jaquez. The 3 from Valanciunas. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now McCollum. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 7. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Monk, he's checked in 4 faults. For Sacramento, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Tries the spin move. McCollum, pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ivy. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now Monk. Doncic outside. Valanciunas sets a screen. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the right side. There's Howard with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. It's Monk on the wing. Valanciunas sets a screen. Looking to win the drought. No good. A bit long that time. The Kings trailing.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Aldridge misses.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Valanciunas, good. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, B.A., but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Hayes with it. McCollum outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Hayes. Knocks it loose. Thibault with a steal. And here's Martin. McCollum defends. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His second.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here. So he can't get either to fall. The Kings have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Hayes against Martin. And here's Hayes. Out left to the wing. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Fourth, the Kings.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And here comes Cleveland. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Smith, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
With the 10-footer, the shot, no good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Nikola Jokic has checked in for the Kings. Ivy comes in for Hayes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading. Right wing. Fultz against McCollum. Now here's Fultz. The D's right on him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Doncic. Here's Jokic, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Aldridge is checked in for Sacramento. Howard comes in for Smith. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
One more time, fans, your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
Valanciunas finds Jackson. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Doncic. To win the run. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 13.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Aldridge down low. Defended by Jackson. Aldridge misses. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter. McCollum against Doncic. Pass to Valanciunas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Well, Valanciunas is truly a mountain of a man, so good luck to anybody trying to stop him.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Aldridge. Misses off the right iron.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Aldridge outside. Jokic with a screen on Jackson. Here's Aldridge. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got C.J. McCollum. Nikola Jokic is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Ivy, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. Jackson against Aldridge. Now here's Jokic, guarded closely. Back to Aldridge. Jokic, the screen. The fadeaway. Aldridge misses.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Doncic outside. Jackson the screen. Doncic passes to Jackson. Fultz against McCollum. Pass to Jaquez. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Ivy. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ivy, guarded by Doncic. There's Howard with the 3. Drains the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Cleveland calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Fultz. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Howard to tie it up. And the Kings with another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Doncic passes to Fultz. Back to Doncic. Count that bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a low down low.
Jokic with a screen on Jackson. Here's Aldridge. Stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break Cleveland for the finish. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Now here's Howard. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Fultz. Back to Doncic. Over Ivy. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Aldridge against Jackson. Shot is up. Sacramento again missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Jaquez. Over to the left wing. There's Fultz with a 3. Connects from downtown.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Ivy, guarded by Doncic. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Jaquez. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Doncic. Can't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jackson. Jokic, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Here's the 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Howard's got rebound number 8 now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Jokic. Shot to end the cold streak. And Fultz pulls it down. Fultz has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
Cleveland, Luka Doncic at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And so he hits both. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They're down by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldridge. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Doncic up top. Unloads from 13. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Aldridge. Stolen by Valanciunas. There's 1:12 left to play in the fourth. Doncic outside. 4-3. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And you have to recognize what a night it was for Jonas Valanciunas.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
There's McCollum with the 3. Pass to Howard. Fires from deep. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
His third team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Markelle Fultz, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Sacramento. They trail by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the Cavaliers take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
We hope to see you again.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Dallas Mavericks, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Miller is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jackson, and it's Turner, and at the center, locking down the middle.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Trains the three-pointer.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now here's Jackson. Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Here's Oladipo. It's a three-point game. Kicks it out to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the pass to Turner. Outside Porter. Pass to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Tossing around that 250 lbs. Turner going right through the contact.
James, the pass to Carter. Oladipo taking his time here. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Turner. Stolen by Carter.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Oladipo against Williamson. Pass to Cunningham. Adebayo with a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6.
Dallas foul call. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Jackson dishes to Miller. Dallas moving it around. And that one's good, Williamson. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
Here is Porter following the basket by LeBron James. Porter, bounce pass. Adebayo against Miller. To the inside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Turner with a screen for Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I briefly spoke with Cincinnati's head coach. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
That's right. I mean, the only thing that matters is what the scoreboard shows. I mean, your role is dependent on what the team needs from you at the time. Excel in your role. That's what good teammates do.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Dallas. Hall comes in for Jackson. with a screen for Miller. Feeds to Turner. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's LeBron. The Mavericks pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get a hand on it. Miller kicks to Porter. Here's Paul. It's tipped. Cunningham outside. James up top. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. Here's Cunningham. Rashard Lewis pulls it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now here's Paul. Lewis with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
And first time out of the game called for Cincinnati.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad. Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
And here's Cincinnati trailing by 2. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Break on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They set the screen. Here's Reeves, guarded by Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. That shot off the mark. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Horton Tucker, the pass to Oubre. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. The shot's good from Paul. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Cincinnati calls timeout.
That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Cincinnati dancers.
Oubre outside. 50 seconds left in the first. Will it go? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Cincinnati, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside, Bagley. Noel, a screen on Oubre. Outside for Lewis. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Oubre. From outside, off the mark. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. And will be... the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right here. Miller is up there with Miles Turner. And there's Jackson. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Williamson in at the small forward position. Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Adebayo. And a wide open look for Cunningham. The rebound by Turner. The Mavericks trailing. Knocked away. And stolen by LeBron. Over in the corner, Cunningham. There's the 3. And Miller with the block. And it's out of bounds to Cincinnati. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Mavericks. LeBron with it. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 1. Jackson against Cunningham. Jackson kicks to Porter. The feed now to Miller. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Adebayo passes to LeBron. From past the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jackson finds Porter. Back to Jackson. Over Adebayo. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now the pass to Cunningham. Adebayo with the screen on Porter. Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cincinnati.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
LeBron against Porter. On the wing, Jackson. Passes it to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Here's Cunningham, and it's sent back by Turner. Oladipo for 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Porter passes to Williamson. Back to Porter. Miller sets a screen for Porter. Great D that time from Adebayo. Cincinnati leading by 3. No one near James as he lets it go. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the three ball is good. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Turner's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
And that one is good.
Oh, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Reeves the pass to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Oladipo. No good that time, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Miller inside, working on James. That one's good, and the Cincinnati lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Miller.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to James. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Jackson. Here's Reeves. The pass to Miller. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen for Jackson. The kick out to Porter. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. James against Porter. Passes it to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Porter with it. He's picked up by LeBron and stolen by James. Loads it up for Adebayo. Turner with the steal. Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
.131 left here in the second. LeBron outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for Cincinnati. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Noel's checked in for Turner. Bagley comes in for Miller. Lewis checked in for Porter. And it's Paul in for Jackson. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 4. Ball outside, and Noel throws it down.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Here's the screen to the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And Cincinnati leads by 4. Paul looking around. Lewis left side from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen.
They've been too sloppy with the ball. Coaching staff cannot be.
And now it's time to bring up. And that concludes halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
We've got Carter. Adebayo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Porter. Miles Turner out there with Miller. Then there's Williamson, and it's Jackson in at the 1.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
First team foul.
Adebayo kicks to Cunningham. Back to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Williamson. Over Oladipo. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Adebayo. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. The jump hook. LeBron's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Dallas. 4-point game. Williamson finds Jackson. Six to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And, you know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Cunningham against Jackson. LeBron James on the wing. He's got 14. Off target on the 15-footer. Miller dishes to Jackson. Williamson outside. The pass to Jackson. For the tie. Over Oladipo. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Cincinnati calls timeout. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Cincinnati, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Dallas, they're at the bottom of the conference.
And I think for the Mavericks, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Miller, no up. And here's Cunningham. He kicks to Oladipo. Back to Cunningham. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now Jackson. He's got 6. Back to Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got 9.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Cunningham with it. He has 5. Oladipo with a screen on Jackson. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And the Mavericks call time here. So for Cincinnati, Bassey's checked in. And it's Reddish in for LeBron.
Cincinnati dancers.
Adebayo against Bagley. Pass to Reeves. Miller with a screen on Cunningham. Kicks it out to Paul for the lead. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got his second bucket.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Pass to Bassey. Cunningham looking it over. The 10-footer. And that one is hammered home. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Back to Miller. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham outside. Pass to Reddish. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Reeves. No points in the game yet for him. Outside for Bagley. Ball against Oladipo. Paul passes to Turner. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Miller to the left side wing. And the pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the 3. The shot off that time. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Oubre. Driving inside. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Bagley. And Bagley able to finish.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Oubre outside. Cincinnati again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
There's the triple. Cincinnati again missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They lead by 1. Miller finds Paul. Takes it inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul. It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Adebayo is checked in for Cincinnati. And Dallas with a change here too. Jackson's checked in.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
The offensive rebound. Adebayo. The layup missed. Dallas leading by 4. Outside, Bagley. On the wing, Jackson. Got a hand on it. It's 2-on-1. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Reddish. Over Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Jackson deciding where to go with it. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking.
We're doing the right thing on offense, and we're doing the right thing.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. LeBron James is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Carter. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Cunningham in at the point. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
LeBron good.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Jackson passes to Williamson. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Williamson. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the dump by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Williamson outside. Cunningham against Jackson. And Williamson throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Cunningham, and the shot goes down.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham, too locked in.
Dallas calls timeout.
Charge to Dallas.
Miller's checked in for Noel. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Down low. Deflects the pass. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
At the line for 2.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Jackson, kicks to Miller. Outside Turner. To the paint. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Oladipo sets the screen for LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Jackson against Cunningham. Outside Jackson. Miller with a screen on Cunningham. Jackson kicks to Williamson. Over Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the New York Knicks.
And that game against Portland, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Williamson. Here's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. James outside. Back to Cunningham. Over Jackson. Turner trying to free himself up. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Dallas. Porter dishes to Miller. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Pass to Miller. Back to Williamson. Outside Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. Over Cunningham. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. So it's Cincinnati now. Adebayo passes to Cunningham. Carter outside. Here's LeBron. No good. Nice D from Porter. Jackson kicks to Turner. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Cunningham against Jackson. Cunningham inside. James outside. Inside. Turner with the steal. Jackson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And here's Jackson. He kicks it to Williamson. And stolen by James. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
There's the pass to Williamson. Over Oladipo. And it's Williamson missing. Miller against Oladipo. Cunningham on the wing. Passes it to James. Over Porter to take the lead. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Here's Williamson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham against Jackson. And finished off by LeBron.
Another layer laid on top of the legendary one James has already established. Simply call him the king.
Jackson against Cunningham. Jackson passes to Williamson. And he lays it straight in. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Oladipo. He dishes it to James. Back to Oladipo. Cunningham for 3. They grab their own miss. From deep LeBron. No good there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Cunningham against Jackson. At the elbow, Williamson. Outside Turner. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Miller. Oh, no good. Now James. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Dallas calls timeout. For the win. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Jackson is out there with Porter. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Turner. And it's Miller in at the power forward. Williamson kicks to Jackson. Williamson with a screen for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Cunningham against Jackson. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Jackson in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Cincinnati. Oladipo finds Cunningham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Spins. Jackson passes to Miller. Outside Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark. So it's Cincinnati now. Feeds it to LeBron. And James throws it down.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Williamson in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Cincinnati. The lead is 2. Jackson against Cunningham. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
There's Porter with the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
James against Porter. Adebayo with this screen on Porter. LeBron, good. James has got 31.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Cunningham. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Jackson. The baseline jumper goes down. Cincinnati calls timeout. They're up by 2. There's 1:34 left in overtime. Here's LeBron. Fires the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Williamson. And Miller throws it down home.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
3 minutes gone now here in overtime. To take the lead. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Cincinnati calls timeout. They're behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo with a screen on Williamson. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Jackson taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
James finds Cunningham. Cincinnati again missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Victor Oladipo. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Oladipo misses. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.